Tony Hopcraft, St. Augustine, Florida. My previous video on the Sago palm. We're now on another one right now. As you can see, we've cut all the branches off that are hardcore. Not all, we left a few. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take the Simix Ag Plus, which is bagged now, the Simix all-purpose cleaner. We're going to completely saturate this plant right here. We'll keep up with it for a couple months. By summer's time, it is now February 16th, 17th, something like that. This Sago palm will be thriving and looking good. This white scale is rampant. It's eating everything up. You can just see all these leaves are cut off. That's why this plant looks so rough, because this white scale is sucking the life out of it. All right. So what we're going to do, we're going to take one of these scoops. This is a 4-ounce scoop. This will soon be bagged up as Simix Ag Plus. We're doing testing with all types of plants all around the world. Actually, it's working. Kills all kind of fungus. Basically based on hydrogen peroxide and also nanoparticles of titanium dioxide. With the nanoparticles and the hydrogen peroxide, the titanium dioxide apparently is getting on there. It always makes hydrogen peroxide, so it's not appearing, allowing regrowth. But what's going to end up happening, we'll probably come back in a month. It'll take 2 or 3 treatments to get in order. Then about every 6 or 8 months is the only time you have to treat it. I'm going to turn the water on. Basically, that was 4 ounces of the Simix in a bucket. Stir it well, make sure the powder dissolves. Now the Simix, of course, is very safe on your clothes. It won't hurt that. You can wash your clothes with it if you want. We use it in the detailing business to clean cars all the time. Everything in cars, sterilizes everything. Now this sprayer right here is available at, it's a lot of foam, more foam than product. Let me get rid of that. Let's pour that in. The sprayer is available at Ace Hardware. It's called the Hunter Self-Mixing Sprayer. And the first goal, it's got this little thing here, I'm going to turn this up here, is to saturate this plant with this. Like so. You'll see the scale kind of falling right off of the plant. Okay, the bucket I had, I got more foam than cleaner, so I'm going to switch over to the cleaner, but that's pretty much more the cleaner. Now what will end up happening, you'll spray the whole plant down with this, you'll saturate it, then you'll rinse all the scale off. You'll do this about once a month for 2 months, and then about once every 6 to 8 months. And that's how you do it. That's the Simix Ag Plus on the Sago palms. I'll be back with this plant in probably 2 or 3 months to show you the difference. Thanks for watching. Tony Hopcraft, St. Augustine, Florida.